Sorry, I didn't see you there. I almost spit up my coffee. Hi guys, I'm back. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, it's been a while. I've been having internet problems, and I pretty much went over all of that in my post on my community tab if you guys want more information, but we're back now. It's a weekday, so hopefully the internet shouldn't be as bad as usual. And we have a lot to talk about, don't we? So this is going to be another one of those where I'm going to have to be a little bit quicker, and I apologize, but trust me, none of these episodes that I have to review today are bad. There's not been a single bad episode of Attack on Titan so far. So, don't worry, there's going to be positive in all three of these AOT reviews. And then positivity, spoiler alert, for the other thing I have to review today as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun day. I'm not going to say we're going to get completely caught up because I have to review another AOT episode on top of the one for tomorrow, and Watchmen Chapter 1 comes out tomorrow, so we're not going to be completely caught up, but we're going to have a grand majority of it done today. I'm just going to have to be a little bit quicker than usual, and I apologize. But I'll do my best to still give a detailed elaboration of my thoughts on the episode. So, let's not waste any time, shall we? What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome back to Animation News for Fan Animation, including TV and movies as well. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Welcome back to Attack on August. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 9 of Attack on Titan, titled Whereabouts of His Left Arm, The Struggle for Trust, Part 5. Yes, we're already at Part 5 of this 9-part conglomerate. And it's another great episode. So, there's a bit to talk about. Like I said, I had to be a little quick, but it's still a pretty fun episode, so let's discuss together, shall we? So, overview first, as per usual. The scouts are on a scouting mission beyond Wall Rose and receive news of the attack on Trost, and the commander, Erwin, orders for an immediate retreat. Meanwhile, Eren is brought before the leaders of the garrison to answer for his sudden Titan powers. Eren attempts to convince the captain that he's human, but his words fall on deaf ears. When the captain orders the artillery crew to fire upon Eren, he transforms into a partial Titan to shield his friends from the blast. And it's called a partial Titan because it still has, like, the muscles and the bones, but it doesn't have any skin. Yeah, it's morbid, but it's a really cool design, so that's the one thing they definitely seem to nail. But the thing is with this episode that I actually be more apt to call this the Levi episode, because this is the episode where we get to see a little bit more of Captain Levi. We get to see him in action. We get to see him with his squad in action. Like, a lot of this episode's based on around Levi, and it's not until, like, the second half of the episode we get to the stuff with Eren. And we also see how Eren survived getting eaten by a Titan and becoming a Titan himself. So, yeah, a good bit happens in this one. But it's a bit of a simpler episode because it's half of it's action with Levi and his crew, and then the other half is a debate with Eren, Mikasa, and Armin against the garrison. So it's a bit of a simplistic episode, but it's a great episode. Definitely. We get more amazing action with Levi. We get to see a lot of great animation. We see more of them flying around, which is always a treat with this show. I love its animation when it shows the mobility gear in action and them swinging through all these buildings and bridges. Like, that is one of the coolest parts of the entire show so far, is its animation. And Levi himself's a cool character. We don't really learn a whole lot about him, but we still get to see a little of him. If you get my drift. Like, we get to see him, we get to see a little bit about him, but not like a full deep character dive. This isn't that episode where it focused directly on Mikasa. This one, it has half action, where we get to meet Levi and his crew and see how they interact with each other and how they all coordinate, even though he does lose one of his comrades, but I mean, it's war. There's going to be casualties. And then the other half is focused on how Eren survived being eaten by a Titan, how he became a Titan, and his arguments with the garrison to try and convince them that he's still human, he's still on their side. And when that doesn't work, then we see the first Titan transformation of the series. It's not a full Titan, but we still get to see it. And not to mention, we get to hear some great voice acting from Bryce Papenbrook as we see that Eren starts becoming a little bit of a psycho when he realizes the powers that he has at his disposal. He's very convincing, is what I'm saying. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the whole episode. I mean, there's a great scene where Mikasa threatens the soldiers because, I mean, she has made it her life's work to defend Eren. We get to see how Eren transforms into a Titan. It's by biting his, is it his thumb or his knuckle? I think it's his thumb. Yeah, he bites his thumb, which somehow triggers his Titan ability and allows him to become a Titan. So that's also kind of cool. But yeah, outside of that, and getting to see Hans again for the first time since episode 2, I believe. It was pretty cool. But outside of that, and a really cool scene where we get to see Titan Eren arise out of the other Titan's back. Like, that's pretty gruesome. Outside of that, it's a simple, straightforward, but great episode. Half action, half Eren. That's pretty much what you get. Final verdict is an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time so we see how it continues. I forgot about my final words. My apologies. So, yeah, final verdict's an 8. Seeing Levi in action is cool. Answering how Eren survived being eaten makes sense. An amazing line from Mikasa against the High Order of the Garrison leaders. And Eren's first on-screen Titan transformation. All in all, another great episode. That's pretty much all I got. I'll see you guys next time where we see how this continues with Struggle for Trust Part 6.